Welcome to the Hobby Corner with me, your host, Kev. And what a lovely weekend it's been, eh? Lovely bank holiday weekend. Normally the bank holiday weekends are absolutely rubbish for weather. Absolutely rubbish. But it looks like we had all the rubbish weather out of the way. And yeah, I mean, we've got the sunshine. Sorry, still got a little bit of the sausage sarnie left in my gob. So I do apologise. But hey, we're here, we're live, and I've been very busy today. As you know, the bank holiday is always a great time. Sorry, that was the fizz. It's a great time to do a bit of DIY. So I got some footage together on improving my hobby space, making it a little bit better. But because you are beautiful, awesome people here nice and early, I thought I'd do you a solid and I'll give you a little sneak peek of what it looks like right now. So let's just turn the camera. How cool is that, right? Well, and there's all the cables. I still need to finish tidying up. Oh dear. But anyways, that's it, man. That's what it looks like right now. So lots of drilling, lots of positioning and measuring and stuff like that. And I know some people are going to be a bit shocked at how precarious some of the stuffs look, but yeah, I actually nicked those shelves because my wife was using them in the kids' room when it was the kids' room to put these little wooden figurines on for display. But as soon as they got the cabin bed in there, I just climbed up and knocked them all down and then started pulling the shelves off. So I nicked it instead. So anyways, let's get to it, shall we? So today we're not doing one, but we're doing two battle plans. So got to get used to saying battle plans now and not playthroughs, because that is what they are now. Oh yeah, I forgot to say I switched the lights around, didn't I? So yeah. Yeah, I can have my paints here. I've got all my gaming stuff down there. Anyways, let's. I'm excited because I finished it about an hour before the stream was meant to start, and then I had to grab something. But anyway, so yeah, we are now on battle plans rather than playthroughs. We've done all the playthroughs. The first, I think, 10 are really just to really sort of not even the first. I think the first 5 battle plans are to sort of get you into the swing of things with the new extended rules, going through the reference sheet as well. But anyways, we'll sort all that out in a minute. First of all, let's just have a look and see who wonderful people are in the chat today. So we have Total Nova, hello. We also have the Hobby Corner, how'd you do? We got Lupus Canis. And we also got Scroggy Mini Painting. How you doing? Hey there, Nightbot. How you doing? So, nice to see you all, early birds. I think some people might turn up a bit later because they're expecting me to be on later. But anyway, before we get into this, I do actually want to say, if you haven't already hit the like button, please do. Lupus Kenneth already got there. So cheers, mate. But most importantly, and I will be posting up the link later on, I am now doing a raffle to celebrate passing the 1,000 subscriber mark. So for me, it's a big deal. I know there's a lot of content creators out there who, pass it in a minute, but it's been a really nice 2 and a bit years working hard and enjoying what I do. Despite the burnouts, despite all the hard times and everything, and the doubt and everything. And you guys have been there every step of the way supporting me. So I didn't want to just do a giveaway because, you know, it's one prize and a lot of you will miss out. And I thought a better, fairer way would be to do a raffle, because that way there's more prizes. So I'll post up the details after the stream. I will post the link during the stream as well, so you can go ahead and get yourself your first tickets. They're only £2 a pop as well, but we've got some fantastic prizes, one of which is being sponsored by Pagan Miniatures. So if you have any idea who Pagan Miniatures is, I've had them as a guest on my show earlier in the year. They do some outstanding Viking and Vargar, which are basically werewolves, but not werewolves because they're not part-time. Yeah, he's got an amazing collection, beautiful sculpts, and he's put together a small collection exclusively for this raffle. So that would be up there as one of the top prizes. We also got a start collecting box of your choice. We got merch. We also have what else do we got? Vouchers to Geek Gaming Scenics. So Mr. Luke out there, he told me they do gift vouchers. So I thought, okay, that's brilliant. So we've got gift vouchers out there, so you can top up or get some awesome scenic stuff for your bases and or your train and stuff like that. Also got a little bundle from sorry, my brain is going. Broken Toad. So you get a brush set of your choice, so either the Fugazi or the Sable ones, and some brush soap as well to help look after them. So there's some amazing prizes there, and of course, if the raffle does really well, I might throw in an extra prize or two. So what I'll do actually, I'll get the link up now, and for anyone who wants to pop on there and grab some quick tickets before the rush, and of course it will be, I believe it's at the end of the first week of June. No, next month is July. So you've got 5 weeks until it ends. So there's plenty of time to get yourself some, but don't wait too long because there isn't that many tickets. So why can I not find my... So, it's still pending. Oh no, it's in review. That's a fail. It's still being reviewed in case I got any contraband in there. But essentially, we have, like I said, it's £2 a pop. There's 200 tickets. There's a start collecting box of your choice, the Broken Toad brush kit with the soap, the Pagan Miniatures collection. You got the 1K sub merch as well. So it's t-shirts and mugs saying the Hobby Corner got to 1,000 subscribers, and all got was this lousy t-shirt. And of course we got the Geek Gaming Scenics vouchers as well, £30 of vouchers as well. So there you go. So as soon as the review finishes, I will post it up. So, and yes, international applicants are welcome. So anyone, no matter where you are in the world, can participate. Because of course some of my biggest fans are from across the pond or down under, so I couldn't leave you guys out either. So hello Mythos, by the way. So anyways, that's enough of me waffling on about that. Let's get to what you all came for. So here we are. Now we're going to run through this because, like I said, we got 2 scenarios to go through. I don't want to take too long on it. But essentially, we start off in issue 21 with a reference sheet. Now, not just any reference sheet, because it has everything you need to know for playing through. Oh, you're playing D&D this evening? Naughty boy. Hope you're well, Andy. Let me know how it goes as well. If it finishes before my stream does, don't forget to pop by and say hello again. Let me know what happened. So anyways, we've got your reference sheet here about battle rounds, about the heroes and wizards, who could do what. You got your 3 basic command abilities here, so at the double, forward to victory, and inspiring presence. And then of course you got the 2 spells that every wizard knows, which is arcane bolt and mystic shield. And then flip it over, we then got the phases. So you start with the hero phase, where you collect a command point and then you go through casting and unbinding spells. You can also do some command abilities in this turn as well. Then you move into the movement phase, so you can, as long as you're moving outside of the 3-inch bubble or moving away from, oh actually, sorry, what am I talking about? You can move freely as long as it's not over terrain, or within 3 inches of an enemy unit. But if you are moving from within the 3-inch bubble of an enemy unit, then you need to move clear from it, and that's a retreat, which means that you won't be able to do any charges later on. You can run by adding an extra dice to your movement, but you can't shoot or charge later on. And of course, flying allows you to go wherever you like, as long as you don't land on enemy model. Then you got your shooting phase, which we all know, the something about rend. Lookout, sir, is when you subtract 1 from the missile hit rolls if the hero unit is within 3 inches of an ally unit. And then of course you got your charge phase. So as long as you're within 12 inches of an enemy unit, you can declare a charge, and as long as you roll those 2 dice, and as long as you end up within half an inch of the enemy unit, then your charge is successful. And then it goes through all the things like piling, how you do your attacks and stuff like that. It's all here. Pick a target and attack. Then you got your battle shock phase. So you know, you count how many losses you got, roll a dice and add those losses to it, and as long as it's the same or below your bravery stat, you should be fine. For every point that you're over, you lose a dude. And that's that. So nice and easy. So we know all about your turn sequence, right? So we are going to blast through this because we get 2 full war scrolls to look at. So you should be familiar with the weapons, you know, the Storm Smite Maul and the Great Mace, and of the characteristics as well. The 5-inch move, 4+ save, 2 wounds and 7 bravery. The you can get, they're all armed with the Smite Maul and Soul Shield, and 2 in every 5 models can replace their weapons with the Great Mace, which, you know, who wouldn't? The Prime also gets an additional attack, and he can replace his weapon with the Great Mace. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? You know, because then you get your 3 attacks with that. And I'm very tempted to convert the model to do that. You know about the Great Mace Blast. If you roll a 6 with the Great Mace on the roll to hit, it inflicts D3 hits rather than 1. But they've added the keywords Demon or Nighthaunt, so it's not just generic anymore. It's either if you're hitting a Demon or Nighthaunt keyworded unit. And then of course we've got the Ferric Channeling, which allows you to either give your weapons a reroll to hit in the combat phase, or allows your shields to your failed armor saves to be re-rolled instead of just re-rolling the 1. So that's really cool as well. And then of course you got the soul shields, which allow you to re-roll 1s for attacks anyway. So that's that. On the back of the sheet, it does have a little scenario here, but it does confirm that as long as a unit of Sequitors has at least 1 soul shield, They may use the shield. They may use the Soul Shield's ability. This ability allows the Sequitors to re-roll any save rolls of 1 for attacks. So unlike the Aetheric Channeling, this ability works against all attacks, not just those in the combat phase. Just remember that it only works on a 1. Boom. There we go. Sorted. So that is that. And then we have the Chain Rasp Horde. And again, you should be familiar with the characteristics: 6-inch move, 1 wound, 6 bravery, and 5 up save. And of course, their weapon profile as well. Oh, it's a little bit big for the screen, isn't it? There we go. So, of course, you get the Dread Warden, which has an extra attack, and as long as he's in the unit, the bravery characteristic is 10 rather than 6. They got fly, which means, you know, they just go over the terrain and enemy units. They have the ethereal, which means they ignore modifiers when making armor saves, so no rend. Similarly, they don't get any buffs either. And then Chilling Hordes, so you can reroll wound rolls of 1 for the unit if there has more than 10. So not just 10, but more than 10 in the unit. So there we go. That is that. Easy peasy. And it just goes over the things on the back of that sheet as well. So I don't need to really worry about that too much. I can pop that all down there. Keep this close to hand because it's very handy. And then we move in to our scenario. So let's get the all right. The Haunted Wilds. The final battle in Shaiish was deadly indeed, and during the devastation, the Amethyst Stave was broken beyond repair. To Zandria Jorbolt's fury, the Nighthaunts have escaped with the true source of the Amethyst Stave's power, a soul-filled gem that was broken loose during the final battle with the spectral dead. For many long months, the Stormcast Eternals have been searching for clues as to the gem's location. Then, in the deepest jungles of Giran, something began to stir. The arcanoscopes and observatories of High Azir detected an abundance of death magic in Giran, on the outer edge of the Everspring Swathe. The goddess of life, Alariel, and her Sylvaneth children are under attack. The dead have come to Giran, and whatever their fell purpose, they must be stopped. Once more, Sigma sends forth his Stormcast Eternals, this time to the Heartwood coast, where the Nighthaunts have attacked a Soulpod grove in the Whisperwood Glade, a place where Sylvaneth are grown. They must find out what the Nighthaunts are planning, and locate the remains of the Amethyst Stave before the dead put them to use. Cast forth from Azir on bolts of celestial lightning, it falls to the Sequitors to establish a beachhead for their allies. So that's our little scenario. Hey. So, what do we need to do? Well, we have got a very simple battlefield. There is no terrain whatsoever. It's just the board. 5 Sequitors against 15 Chain Rasps, each taking the board's edge. The players set up units one at a time. Well, there's only 2 units. The Stormcast Eternals must be wholly within their territory and wholly within yours. As we know, there's 6 inches onto the board edge, so that's how you're going to be setting up. Let's just tilt that more like that. There we go. And then of course, let's just pop it up here. Victory is when there are no models left on the table. So nice and easy, really. There's absolutely nothing special about this one, so that's why I went on to putting up the next one. So it's all out war. We just go and smash some heads together, and that's cool. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So we're gonna need 5 sequiturs. Ooh. And of course, you blimmin' well bet I'm gonna take both great maces. Who wouldn't? You know, if you don't, you're full of a took. Okay, and then we also need 15. That's right, 15 Nighthorn chain rasps. So pop them all over here. It's basically everything but the Dread Warden from Thorns. So I only need 1 Dread Warden. Oh no, you popped off the base. Why would you do such a thing? Oh well, let's just pop you there. The problem with chain rasps is, oh well, just Nighthorn in general, is because they've got so many fiddly, spindly bits. Absolutely pain to get out without catching on each other. Right, should be it. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Ah, there he is. 15. Forgot to count for a second. So let me know what you think, what you're doing in the chat. Let me know what you're up to tonight. Are you just chilling? Have you had a nice barbecue? Did you do DIY? Just hobbying? Hang with the family? Let us know in the chat below, and we'll get this set up. So it's no real fancy way of doing it. Just going to put them in 2 ranks like so. Oh, easy peasy. And these dudes as well. Let's pop them over here. There we go. So I've got my own little tracker, score tracker. Yeah, this is from 7th edition Warhammer Fantasy. Or was it 8th edition? I'm not sure. It was just before the end times. So yeah, it's really cool. Got your little points tracker here, and your things, but I can choose it as I want. I also found these coins, so you got the Comet of Sigma for a buff, and the skull for, you know, whatever's gone wrong. But what's really handy is I have these, so that lets me know that something's charged. That lets me know if something needs a bravery test or is fled. So I've got plenty of those to go around. So they're really handy pieces, even in Age of Sigma. And I also found my old dice shaker. So it's all good, man. It's all good. So let me just get some drink. Everything's set up already. And the Stormcast get to go first. So they can't do any shooting or anything. This is going to be a straight up fight. So they're going to run. I'm going to add this roll to how far they can run. Only 1. So because there are no heroes here, can't use any command points. So, yep, they only go 6 inches. And that will be the end of their turn. And let's get some tunes on, shall we? Sorry, the chat froze. Hey, Karen Commissar, how you doing? Hope you're well, mate. What was I listening to before? There we go. Got to turn the volume down on the actual thing. It's a bit loud in the ears. Fishing up on a looter. Ooh, nice. And spilling my contrast. Oh dear. You can't put contrast into dropper bottles, mate. Who needs dropper bowls? Alright. So now it goes over to the Nighthaunt turn 1. Roll for their running. Wow, they go 4 extra, so that makes them go from 6 to 10. And puts them in a better position if they get priority in the next turn. So remember, this is all about just getting to grips with the newer rules that are on the War Scrolls, because they are the full War Scrolls, not the abbreviated ones that we got accustomed to in the playthroughs. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So I'm going to take some green dice. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to see who gets... I think I've spilled. Oof. I haven't spilled anything in years. Once you know, you know. Blue tack the bottoms. Right, so I'm gonna do the priority for turn 2. Green is the Nighthaunt, white is the Stormcast. Oh no, Nighthaunt get first turn. Booyah! So they're not gonna run. They're gonna do their move. They got a 6-inch move. And hopefully, let's do it that way around. So that's their turn 2. So hopefully they will be able to make the charge. If they do, they'll put the Stormcast on the back foot. But let's see what happens. So they're going to charge. How far do they need to get? Well, I mean, the closest one to the closest one, isn't it? So they need 6 inches to be within half an inch. So 7 to be comfortable. They roll a 10. They roll a 10. And now they're all dead. La, da, 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 da. So what I'm going to do actually, just realise something very important. This is in the way. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. Groovy. That camera just likes to be awkward for some reason, doesn't it? There we go. That looks better, doesn't it? Beautiful. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. So yeah, again, I hope you're well in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's get into it. So they declared the charge. They declared it. Well, they rolled a 10-inch charge, which is perfect because that means everything should be able to get in. So what we're going to do, of course, we'll get the Dread Warden straight in there. Oop. Get the first 4 in there. And then what I do is I start peeling away from the back lines. Because that way, they will reach regardless of piling. So that should be able to get around there easy. And it's an exception. So again, do the same around this way. Nothing says that you have to go for the first, like, you know, once you got the first in contact, as long as everything's moving, they're legit distance, shouldn't be an issue. And look at that, they'll still be able to make it on the piling. So let's bring that down a bit more. Oop. Always so professional of me to mess around with the camera midstream. There we go. So you can see it better. So now they get the 3-inch pile in. So pile in there, pile in there. Just make sure that is 3 inches round there. Yes. Remember, they're flying, so they can fly over themselves as well as each other. So this is where my big shaker comes in handy. Right, so the chain rasps get to go first. Remember, they get to re-roll wound rolls of 1 if they are larger than 10. They're larger than 10. They got 2 attacks each, 3 for the Dread Warden, and it's 4s and 4s to hit and wound. Okay, so I've got 15 there, so that's 30 plus the extra 31 dice. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 31. There we go. I think the new box set looks pretty damn cool, but I'm going to hold off from getting it simply because I'm going to end up with the Imperium magazine. I'm not going to end up getting around to doing the thing. And remember, I bought the Indomitus box set, right? I only painted 2 minis from that and put together half of the set, and that was it. And then I got distracted with the Mortal Realms magazine. So there's no real point. I can see it becoming another magazine series once Imperium finishes. So that's my logic. So we have 31 attacks against the Stormcast. It's 4s to hit. So let's just get all these misses out. What's that one? That's a 6. 4, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. It's a decent number of... Ooh. Oh, wait. I got it. Right. And I need 4s to wound, but I get to re-roll the 1s. How many 1s have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. And we get rid of the misses. 2, that's a 3, that's a 3, and that's a 3. So we got 5 confirmed armor saves so far and 5 rerolls. Wow, look at that! Only 1 missed again. That's excellent. So that means got 9 armor saves from the Sequitors. They are choosing to give themselves the what was it? What's their special thing? Reroll, fail, hit rolls. Yeah, they're going for that instead of the armor saves. So they're sticking with the soul shield, the regular soul shield, which is, you know, if you roll 1, then you get to re-roll it for your armor save. So let's do it. They got armor saves of 4s, was it? Yeah, armor saves of 4s. And ooh, ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe. Maybe I should have done the actual rerolled the failed armor saves rather than powering up the weapons, but damn. Hey Pickle and Pirate Queen Pickle, hope you're well. Yes, I'm winning and I'm losing at the same time. Hey, don't throw YOLO at me, Commissar. Okay, so that means we've got 2 dead and 1 on 1. So I'm getting rid of the shield ones first, and then I'm going to take a hit on one of the soul mace dudes. There we go. But it's not the end of the world because they get their attacks back. So we've got 3 attacks from the unit champ, and then we've got 4 attacks with from the Great Mace. I'm rolling them in greens so you can tell which ones have the special ability. Remember, on hit rolls of 6, the green dice will become D3 hits rather than 1. I also decided to, I declared that they were going to channel the etheric energies into failed hit rolls. So get re-rolls as well. Let's do it. And we have, oh my days. Wait, are they 3s to hit, aren't they? Yes, 3s to hit and 3s to wound. Okay. So only 1 hit. The rest are re-rolls. And we also got a D3 hit. So let's see how many hits this one comes to. That's 3, so that becomes 2. Okay, so we've got 3 confirmed hits. These are the re-rolls. There we go, that's better. Wow. Look at that, the other 2 have become 6s as well. So let's see what these are D3 of. Ow! 1s, okay. They're still confirmed hits though, so that's what matters. Right, 3s to wound. Not great. They are all on the Great Maces. And the Great Maces are great because they do -1 rend and 2 damage. Now the rend doesn't affect the chain rasps because of their ethereal rules, but each unsaved roll is going to take out 2 of them as they only have 1 wound each. So this is going to hurt. 5s are the armor saves. They only saved 1, which means they lose 6 casualties. Damn. So 3 from there. And these 3 as well. Okay. So now we do the bravery test. It starts with the player's turn, I believe, which is the Nighthaunt. They have a bravery characteristic of 10 because the Dread Warden is still alive. They lost 6, so a roll of 4 or less, and they're okay. Anything over that, they start taking casualties. The one time you don't want them to roll 6. So they've just lost 2 more dudes. There we go. The Sequitors also have to take their bravery. They have a bravery characteristic of 7. They've lost 2 guys, so they need to roll a 5 or less, or they take another casualty. They're fine. They rolled a 4. All right. So there you go. So you go back over there. You go back over there for now. So now it's the Stormcast's turn too. And let's do it. They get to pile in straight away. No messing around. And they get to do their attacks. So again, 4 Great Mace and 3 from the unit champ. Let's just check on that etheric channeling rule. At the start of the combat phase, you must say if the unit is channeling. Okay, so instead of re-rolling the hit rolls that are misses, I'm going to change it over to failed armor save rolls. So what I'll do is I'll pop this here. I'll put the skull. So that's failed armor saves to get to re-roll it. So they need 3s to hit. Greens are the maces. And man. No 6s rolled. That's a bit of a letdown. But no fear. Need 3s to wounds. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that's 4 armor saves of 5s that are needed. The green ones do 2 damage. So if those don't get saved, they're going to do a lot more damage. Obviously. Oh, saved 1 of them. Okay. But it still take 2 for that, 3, 4. So that's 4 more casualties. They get their attacks back. So they have 2 each and 3 for the Dread Warden. So that's 7 in total. They need 4s to hit. Ooh, nice roll. And then they need 4s to wound. Oh, just the 1. That is a liberty. Stormcast have to roll a 4 up for the armor save, but they got re-roll all failed armor saves. So let's see what that does. Roll the 1, so we get to re-roll it. Roll the 5, it's a save. So they didn't take any casualties, so they don't have to do bravery, and they do. They've taken 4, but the characteristic is still 10, so you can't roll higher than a 6 on the dice, which means they automatically pass. Now let's get into it. The green dice is for the Nighthaunt, the white is for the Stormcast. Let's see who gets priority for turn 3. The Nighthaunt. Turn 3. So, yeah, it's just straight on smashing faces now, isn't it? So we've got 7 attacks, 4s to hit. Oh, I picked up 6. Okay, that's good. And then we need 4s to wound. They're still going to do the channeling the armor save. And we got 3 saves to make. Okie dokie. So they got a 4-up armor save with the rerolls of anything. I mean, that's pretty clear as day, isn't it? So, they get their attacks back. First of all, piling right there. So let's do it. They're going to finish them off this turn, haven't they? So that's 3s to hit. Oh, we got 6. So that's 1, 2, 3. This is a D3 of just 1. Okay. We need 3s to wound. What's that? Can't quite see at this angle. It's a 6. Okay. So now we've got 4 armor saves to be made. 5s. And taken 2, 4, 5 damage. So dead. And the Stormcast easily won that. No problem. Which we knew would happen. But there we go. The whole point of this scenario was to get familiar with those new rules, the new versions of the War Scrolls that we've been playing. So, ooh. Hello. Let's get the camera back in order. Order. Don't sink on me, man. Don't sink on me. There we go. That'll do. Right, so now we get to switch over to our second scenario. I know. I treat you all so well, don't I? So let's pop that down there. Boom. Let's get into it, shall we? So, War Scrolls. Basically, it goes over what's in a War Scroll. You know, you got your characteristics, your weapon profiles, what they are, and what they can equip, their abilities, and the keywords down there as well. Everything that we've covered, basically. And then there's more depth in there as well. But we don't really need that. That can go. Boo. What we really want to look at is these 2 new War Scrolls, and I'll bring them up on your screen right now. So we'll start with the Knight Questor. So the Knight Questor, again, it's another familiar character. He's got 5-inch move, 5 wounds, 3+ save, and 8 bravery. He's got his Questor Warblade, which has 4 attacks, 3 pluses to hit and wound, -1 rend, and 1 damage. His abilities, he's got the Thunder Charge Strike, sorry. So if you make an unmodified wound roll of a 6, that attack has a damage characteristic of 2 instead of 1, which is very nice. You can also challenge other hero keyworded models that are within 6 inches by piling in. So essentially he gets an extra 3 inches to pile in towards them, but he must end that pile-in move within 1 inch of an enemy hero. There you go. You can reroll failed hit rolls for attacks made against the enemy hero as well. So that's pretty cool. And then of course he's got his Sigmarite shield, So you can re-roll failed armor saves, not just ones. And then on the back it goes through how to use these special rules, but we already know how to do that because we are awesome. Oh, of course it will get some love. No way, won't it? So, moving on, we then have the Dreadblade Harrows. So they got the 12-inch move, 5 wounds, 10 bravery, and 4 up armor save. As you'll notice, they do have the hero keyword because they count as heroes. So it's a single model armed with a Dreadblade. So they're not in units, they come like individually. They have 3 attacks with the Dreadblade. It's the 3+ hit and wounds, -1 rend and 1 damage. Then of course you get the ghostly hooves and teeth, which are 2 attacks, hitting on 4s and wounding on 5s. And then it's also got the fly rule, and then abilities, the phantasmal discorporation. So if it's more than 3 inches from an enemy model at the start of the movement phase, instead of making a normal move, you can remove it from the battlefield and then set it up anywhere on the battlefield more than 9 inches from any enemy models. So it's great for outflanking your enemies or grabbing those hard to get to unguarded objectives, which we'll get into another time. The Dreadblade, you get to add 1 to the damage characteristic if you made a charge in the same turn. And wait, what's that? Yeah, so it's add 1 to the damage if you made the charge, or if you haven't charged that turn, then it just has an extra attack, which I mean, you know, it's good either way, really. But I preferred the extra damage, to be honest. Is ethereal, so it ignores the modifiers on the armor saves, and has Curse of Loyalty, so reroll wound rolls of 1 for attacks made with this model's Dreadblade while it is within 9 inches of the Knight of Shrouds. We don't have the Knight of Shrouds in this scenario, but it's good to know anyway. And then of course it tells you everything you need to know on the back as well. So let us get into the scenario, shall we? Let's just set the mood again. Ooh. Into the Dread Forest. Oric Ravenscar welcomed the feel of soft, verdant earth beneath his armoured feet. He had fallen in Shaish, his quest left unfulfilled. Sigma's disappointment had haunted the Night Questor since his last reforging. He had a new quest, a chance of redemption. Purge the Nighthorns from Kernurful and learn all he could of their plans. It hadn't taken long for the battle to find him. He had been cast forth into the realm of life along with a brotherhood of fellow Stormcast Eternals. The Nighthaunts had clearly sensed their arrival, for they had surged out of their haunted forests in their dozens, only to be hurled back by a wall of Sigmarite warriors. Now, it was time to take the fight to the enemy. The forest ahead was dark and forbidding. Ravenscar had little doubt that the trees were thick with the spectral dead. Alongside a unit of sequitors, he stood into the gloomy tract of woodland, armor brushing and snagging on ferns, vines, and other thick foliage. They pressed through the undergrowth for some time, the eyes of 1,000 woodland creatures upon them. The Heartworld had many residents, both animal and monster. After several hours of marching, they emerged into the forest clearing. Ahead of them, lay the overgrown remains of long-abandoned buildings, their walls crumbled by the passage of time. Amidst the ruins, the familiar shapes of night haunts could be seen emerging from their ruined walls and floors. Auric raised his sword and prepared for battle. So that is our scenario. Let's bring it in. So, Battle of the Forest. Again, there are no real special rules per se. I mean, it's just whoever's still alive. But we get 2 Dreadblade Harrows and 15 Chain Rasps. And the Stormcast get the Night Questor and 9 Secretors. So we get to beef out that unit. So let us get the reinforcements. Right. So unfortunately, because it's 9, it means we can't take extra Great Mace Hammers. So that's 6, 7, 8. Or can we? What is supplied? 9. Okay. So we've got 3. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. That's pretty cool. And then of course we've got 2 Dreadblade Harrows as well. Ooh. Good night, Nova. Thanks for popping by. Hope you have a good night. Cheers. Okay. So, again, it's just basic setup. So the Stormcast Eternal player gets to start first, and then the Night Haunts is out theirs. Easy McPeasy, Lemon McSqueezy. And there we go. The boss man himself. First turn goes to the Night Haunt player. And then after that, it's game on. So I'm going to place my Night Questor first. Pop him up at the top there. And the Night Haunt are going to put 1 Dreadblade Harrow over here. Then what I'm going to do is do like a wall of shields over here. Like so. There we go. Groovy. So that's them done, and now I get to place the rest of these. So unlike before where I kept the units back a bit, this time I'm going more for a forward approach. So maxed out the deployment area. Because I want to get into combat as soon as possible. And you know, I could put the Dreadblade Harrow over there, but I'm going to keep him over here. So he's got backup. So he's next to his pal. Ooh, no, not that way. That way. Working backwards with cameras is tricky. Alright, there we go. And it ended up no better. There we go. Okay, a little bit crooked, but we get it. So Nighthorn get their first turn, but in the chat, please place your bets. Who do you think will have this game? The stoic Stormcast Eternals with their Knight Questor and 9, that's right, 9 Sequitors, which, I mean, it's just one short of a nice unit of 10. Oh, come on, man. Or the 15 Nighthaunt Chain Rasps and 2, not 1, 2 Dreadblade Harrows. Place your bets now. So, starting with the Nighthaunt first turn, we get a command point. So, not going to use that. There we go. I'm going to put a coin over there just to remind me that they got a command point. So they can't do any magic and they don't have any command abilities per se, but because these 2 Dreadblade Harrows have the hero keyword, it means that I can use command abilities. And we've got the 3 generic ones that we can use. Where is it? Page. That's right in front of me. Lol. So we got, of course, at the double, which means that you can make a run roll for a friendly unit that is within 6 inches of a friendly hero. And if you do so, the roll is treated as being a 6, so you're guaranteed to get your furthest run. The charge phase, where you can re-roll the charge roll, or the inspiring presence, where you essentially ignore the battle shock phase. So those are the options. So Mythos thinks it's going to be a clean sweep for the Stormcast Eternals. Let's see. So, I'm going to run the Nighthaunt, the Chain Rasps, because I don't think they're going to get too far. And I don't think they're going to be able to get a 6. But we'll see anyway. Rolls of 5. Lol. So that means to go 11 inches. But I'm going to angle it so it still creates a nice distance away, so even if they move forward they still got a distance to run, to charge. There we go. Here we go, here we go. And then these dudes go 12. Let's just have a look, see. Yeah, they'll never make the charge. So what I'm going to do is just keep them alongside. There we go. So now they're together, and that way they can still use their command abilities. The jokes on the Stormcast, the Nighthaunt are already dead. Oh! Boom. Wow, you got them there, haven't you? Hang on, I just need to check something quick. I know. Poor form. And by check something quick, I mean have a drink. Alright. Okay, so let's go down to that. Go over there. So it's going to be the Stormcast turn 1. So now they get a command point. I'm just going to pop that over there. And what should we do? How far away are we? So even if we move forward 5, that's still going to make it 9 inches away. So it'd be very lucky to get that charge. But I could use the command point to make a successful charge. If they could get a successful charge on them, that'd be great. That being said, they could always be reactive and wait for them to come back. I'm at them. Problem is that's gonna take a while, isn't it? Say he goes 5. He's gonna end up having to roll 10. It is definitely a tough one, isn't it? Alright, you know what? Let's just march forward and hope for the best. So, I'm going to go straight for the chain rasps, actually. I'm not going to make him go over there because he's got his heroic intervention. So, when he goes to do piling, he could pile in over to them. Haha! So, there we go, 5 inches there. And then these will all just line up nicely next to him. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work we go. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. It's off to work we go. So, yeah. So if you haven't already hit that like button, please do me a massive favor and whack it. So more people can see this video. And let's get into charges. So how far away is it? The closest one? 9.5. Okay. So if he's got a okay. So if he's going to charge, he's got to roll 9. Because of course it's got to be within half an inch. So he's going to charge. Oh, he rolls an 8. Now, how far do they need to charge? They need to charge 9 as well. Oh man. So definitely can't reach anything on 8. Do I risk it and do a reroll, or and just hope that they make a charge? Yeah, let's risk it. Let's risk it for a biscuit. So I'm going to use the command point. Reroll. Oh, it pays off. He rolls 11. So straight slams into them. Boom. Okay, so let's see if the Sequitors can make the charge. Oh, they failed the charge, and of course I don't have any more command points. So, what do we do? Well, let's have a look, because we now get into, where is it? This. So here it says heroic challenge. If this model is within 6 inches of an enemy hero, when it makes a pile-in move, it can pile in an extra 3 inches, but it must end up within 1 inch of an enemy hero. In addition, you can re-roll failed hit rolls for attacks made by this model. So you better bloody believe it, I'm going to do that. So he's going to use that, and of course he's well within, like, easy peasy. So he's going to pile in to that one there. Actually, no, pile into that one. I think that's a bit too cheeky. Okay. So, what is these rules? So he's got 4 attacks. And he needs, what was it? He needs 3s to hit and to wound. Okay. Let's get some tunage on, shall we? There we go. There we go. Let's ramp it up a bit. So, where is it? Alright, wound rolls of a 6 cause 2 damage, and he can reroll failed hit rolls. Groovy, let's do it. So, he's 3s. Only 1 fails to hit. So let's reroll that. Ah, it misses anyway. Okay. And then these 3s to wound. Oh, he rolled a 6. Okay, so that one becomes 2 damage. So I'm going to replace that with a green dice so we don't get mixed up. And we've got 1 regular to make a save. And the Dreadblade Harrow does have a 4-up armor save. Let's just double check. Yeah, okay. So it's got 4-up armor save. Let's see if it makes it. Oh, safely makes both of them. Oh dear. Okay, so the Dreadblade Harrow is going to do its attacks back. So let's have a look, see what it's got. It's got 3 attacks. But remember, it's got the Dreadblade rule, so you add 1 attack if it did not make a charge that turn. So it actually got 4 attacks. Hits on 3s and wounds on 3s. Okay, that's 3 hit. Right, did it have another special rule? No, okay. 3s to wounds. Oh, that's tough. Okay, so we've got 1 armor save. We have a 3-up armor save, but the Dreadblade does -1 rend, so it becomes a 4, but we get to re-roll failed armor save rolls. Okay, so let's do it. 4-up. Safely makes it. We then got two attacks from the ghostly hooves and teeth. That's 4s to hit and 5s to wound. 4s to hit. Oh, Nelly's getting a sugar cube today. 5s to wound. 1 wound. Ah. And we got a 3-up armor save because there's no rend and it's rerolls. Ah, safely does it with a 6. Okay, but the combat is not over because because he's within 3 inches, he can pile in and attack. So do pile-ins count as charges? Does any? Oh, that's a good question actually. Do pile-ins count as charges? Because if it does, that means he's got double damage. If it doesn't, it means he gets an extra attack. Does anyone in the chat know? I'm gonna have a quick look on the Tinternet. AOS. Charge. Let's go. I think I found it. Let's see. I'm still looking for it. Nope, that's not it. Oh, that's a strange question, isn't it? In 40k, they're not the same. But I'm not. Yeah. Okay, let's go with it's not the same. All right. So he has an extra attack rather than the double damage. Okay, so Drip Blade. He's got 3s to hit into wounds. Wow. That's epic fail right there. Wounds, okay, it's a -1 rend. So the Stormcast guy has a 4-up armor save. Reroll the fail. He saves it. We then got 2 ghostly hooves and teeth. Hitting on 4s. Okay. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. Okay, so that's a fail on that one. And now, yep, they can pile in as well because he's within range. So do I want to though? That's the thing. Do I want to pile in or do I want to charge them over there? Because if they pile in there, they're going to be tied up. And I'm only going to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3. If I'm smart with how I move them in, possibly 4 into combat. I'm going to ignore that, and I'm not going to do the piling. So, going to leave it as that. So that ends. We can't do bravery because there's no battle shot. No one took any damage. So we go on to our first priority roll for turn 2. So the green one is the Nighthaunt, the white is the Stormcast. Let's see who goes first. Stormcast go first. Excellent. So they get a command point. And they're going to march forward. Like big old metal bosses. Boom. Okay. And then they are going to charge. So I'll be surprised if they failed the charge. They only need what, 4s? 5. Hang on, let's see over here. Oh, they just need 4. They need to roll a 4 to make the charge. Ah, easy. Easy peasy. So what I'm going to do, bring that round here, so then I can get the star. Not the star, but the Great Mace Maul thingy mabobs. Right in there. Hoorah! There we go. Banging. Oh. Get in there. Yeah, he's within 1 inch. Okay, cool. Awesome. So what we do, we start with the units that charged. This is going to hurt so bad. So bad. Okay. We have 3 great maces. Okay. By the way, I'm going to channel the etheric energies into re-rolling misses. So I'll put that buff thing there. It's the comet to remind me that it's the re-roll misses, not the re-roll armor saves that I'm going for. So we got 6 great mace attacks in there, and then we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, what am I doing? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 attacks from the rest of the squad. So that's 6, 10, get back in there, 13. Okay. So of course, if you're new in the chat, don't forget to say hello. Let us know what you're up to tonight. Let us know who you think's going to win this. And yeah, hit that like button while you're at it. And let's go. So, Secretors, they charge, so they get to attack first. It's 3s to hit and to wound. Lovely jubbly. Remember the green ones, any 6s on the rolls to hit, it's a D3. Whoosh. Gonna have to start standing for this now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 misses, but I get the rerolls because I'm channeling that. We didn't roll any 6s on the Great Maces, unfortunately. But that might change with the reroll. Let's have a look. Oh, we did indeed! So we've got 1 miss out of the whole lot. That's pretty darn good. And we'll just pop that in there. And let's see if this becomes 1, 2, or 3 attacks. Way! Finally rolled a 6. So that means we get an extra 2 attacks altogether. So of course they will go in as green ones because they do 2 damage. So now we need 3s to wound. This is gonna hurt. So get out the 1s and 2s. Yikes. That is a lot of hurt. So remember, for each green one, it does 2 damage. So if they don't make the saves, they're in trouble. Drop the green one. There we go. Right, so let's just remind ourselves, the chain rasps, they have only a 5-up armor save. Oh yeah. Oh! I mean, they managed to save 3 of the Great Maces. Wow! So, let's just take out the saves of 5s and 6s. There we go. But 4 of them went through. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got 4 double, which is 8. 5 and 8 makes 13. Yikes! Wiped off the board almost. Look at that. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, and now that it is still the Stormcast's turn, This guy gets his attacks, which he's going to do on Dreadblade Harrow. So he needs 3s to hit. 1 misses. And 3s to wound. Alright, was it on the roll to wound he gets double damage? A wound roll, yeah, double damage. Okay, so we'll replace this one with a white one, and they got to make their armor save. 4 up, wasn't it? Yes, 4 up. Saves them both. Really lucky. So now we get retaliation attacks. So we might as well start here. There's 7 attacks there. Oh, you're having dinner, eh? Nice. Chicken and veg soup with extra spice. Ooh, oh, that sounds really nice. I'm still really hungry because all I had was a sausage sarnie for tea. Because I was in a hurry. I might have another bite to eat after. Right, so 7 attacks, need 4s to hit. Yikes. So that's 4 that hit. 4s to wound. Oh, 3 1s. Ow. Okay. They have a 4-up armor save with reroll 1s. And they rolled a 2! Oh, they got to stab 1! Shank, 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 shank! So, the guy on the end. Shankity, shankity, shank. Ghosty shank. I mean, they're going to disappear anyway. There's no way I can roll for the battle. Oh, but hang on. I still got my command point there. Anyways, let's move on to the Dreadblade Harrows. I might as well do them at the same time. So they did not charge this turn. So that's 8 attacks. Yeah. And it's 3s to hit, 3s to wound, I believe. -1. Okay. Oh my days, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Basically 1 missed completely. 3s to wound. That's more like it. So then -1 on the rend, which means the Night Questor has a 4-up armor save. Rerolling any fails. He loves it. He blooming well loves it, don't he? He blooming well loves it, don't he? Bloody git. And then we got the 4 attacks from the horses. 4s to hit. Or 1. 5s to wounds. Fails. Oh, that's terrible. So battle shock. So they got a bravery stat of 10, but they lost 13. 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, hang on. There we go. So, yeah. Even if I roll a 1, it doesn't matter. They're just automatically dead. You just can't roll it. So bye bye. You gone. There's no point spending the command point on it, because actually, you know what? Yes, I will spend the command point on it. What a wally. I will spend the command point so that they don't have to do a battle shock test. Keep them all tied up. So there we go. Winning! I hope all's well, Void. I can't be nice. Right, so, what are we to do? Well, the thing is, with the updated, with the full War Scrolls, right? Remember, they get this Sequitur etheric channeling. So at the start of the combat phase, that's both the enemies and yours, because it just says the combat phase. You must say if this unit will channel the power into their weapons or shields. So you get better shields, or you get reroll to hits. You didn't have that before, and so that's why they weren't as good as they could be. Now they're just wrecking face because they got the rerolls to hit. It's ridiculous. So it is now the Nighthaunt turn 2. There we go. Is that on 2? That should have been on 2. So it's the Nighthaunt turn 2. There's nothing to really do. So let's just get straight into attacks. Now, I'm not worried about any of these getting hurt. I'm more worried about them not getting their attacks in, because they're going to get wiped out in a second. So I'm going to let them get their attacks, and then we'll see what goes. So there's 5 attacks there. Force to hit. Oof. Yikes. Force to wound. Oh my days. Oh my days. Not even one. Okay, so I don't need to worry about them for now. I could just go straight onto the Knight Questor with his 4 attacks. He's going to hit this Dreadblade dude here. 3's to hit. What was that? And 3's to wound. Oh, he rolled a 6. That's cool. That means that one is double damage if it's not saved. They got a save of 4+. They made it. Neither of them are taking anything. It's crazy. So, yeah, I'm going to do the Dreadblade. No charging, so they got the extra attack. 3's to hit. Oh, that's cool. 3's to wound. Oh, yeah. They got -1 rend. So that's 4 armor saves for the Knight Questor. Rerolling fails. Of course, he saves 2 and gets that reroll. Oh, he's taken a wound! Finally! Ah! Boom! There you go. And now the horsey gets its attacks. What was it? 4's to hit. Oh, 1 hits. And 5's to wound. Oh, no salt lick for you. Now it's the Sequiturs, so they get their pile in. Pile it on there. Okay, so we got 1, 2, so that's 4 Great Mace, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8, 9 regular attacks. Three's to hit. Woo! They're still doing their reroll misses as opposed to their reroll armor saves. We've got a 6 here, so let's see what that is. That's another 2 hits. Oh! Okay, so that's a lot. A lot. And these rerolls. Okay. So those miss. That's fine because we gained them back with that 6. 3's to wounds. Oh, okay. Okay. Look at me getting upset with that many. Right, so let's do it. Even if they saved all of the white ones, if that green one doesn't get saved, they're both dead. But, you know, it's not going to happen anyway. I need 5s. Nah, they're dead. Woo! Well, they're deader than dead. They're, like, dead. And then we get the second Dreadblade Harrow to do its attacks now. So 3's a hit. They've been hitting a lot better than the Night Questor, I have to say. 3's to wound. Banging. That's 3 armor saves from the Night Questor at -1. So it's 4s with rerolls. Gotta make 1 reroll. Look at that, 2 6s just casually there. Yeah, saves it fine. And then 2 attacks from the horsey. 4s. Oh yes. 5s. No, not a single one. Okay, so that is absolutely dupper. Much needed rest. They go back. They just get dispersed, right? And then like they reform back at whatever mound or hovel or tombstone that they currently occupy. And just imagine they got buried with their loved ones, right? And they just reappear there, and then like the other half just goes, "Tough day, love." You don't have an idea. Oh man. Oh dear. He just hangs up his cloak, you know, puts his rusted weapons down, takes off the chains, and just like, oh, I just need a break. I need a holiday. All right, so it is now turn 3. The green one is the Nighthaunt. The white one is Stormcast. Who's going to get priority? It's a draw. Okay, so whoever went first last turn goes first this turn. And it was the Nighthaunt, I believe. So was it the Nighthaunt? Can't bloody remember. Anyways, command point. Turn 3. They are not going anywhere. Because there's no point. So what I'm going to do is start attacking. So no charges. I'm going to... oh yeah, make sure that dude's got that. I'm going to attack with this one first. Need 3s to hit. And to wound. So, cool, 6. Been consistently rolling 3 hits with these Dreadblades. freeze to wound. There we go. So that's 3 4-up saves with the reroll. Fails it. Oh, getting chipped away now. It's getting tired. It's down by 2. And then the horsey is going to have a go. Both hit. Go on, Nelly. Let's roll that again. Oh no, we got a wound on a 5. So 1 armor save, a 3-up. Saves it. Okay. Now we get the retaliation, so he's going to attack back. He's got his 4 attacks. 3s to hit. Okay, that's not bad. 3s to wound. Good, 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 good. No 6s though. So we've got 3 4-up armor saves. Oh, 1 was failed. Okay. So you take 1. Booyah. Now I'm going to attack with this second dread blade. So again, 3s and 3s. What was that one? Ah, nice. All of them hit. I just feel like I'm playing Yahtzee, you know that, right? With the speed that I'm just throwing out these dice, I'm just playing Yahtzee. So we got 4 armor saves. Ooh, that might catch him out. So 4 armor saves from 4 up. With rerolls, got 1 reroll. Didn't catch him out at all. And then the horsey. 4s. And then 5s. Nouts. Okay. Now, got to be super cheese. He's within 3 inches. He's within 3 inches. He's just within 3 inches, so I can make pilings right here. That's not going to reach, but not reach for an attack. But anyway, piling, la 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 la. I know it's proper cheeky, right? So they're still on the reroll misses. We only got 2 that are within combat range. So that's 4 attacks. Ghost Enders. Oh. Yeah, Ghost Enders. Just imagine the EastEnders theme tune, but all spooky. You know. Oh dear. Yeah, all that excitement is just really off-putting, isn't it? Okay, so let's do their attacks. They've got 3s to hit, and of course they're doing the rerolls, which didn't matter anyway. And then 3s to wounds. That's 3 wounds. Okie dokie. So got to make 3 armor saves of a 4 up for the Dreadblade Harrow. There you go. 2 6s and a 5. You can't get any more conclusive than that now, can you? It would be a more realistic show. Are you trying... Hang on. Are you trying to say that ghosts have better acting ability than the actors and actresses on EastEnders? Oh. Oh dear. do. Anyways, that is that turn done. It's now the Stormcast's turn 3. They get another command point. So now I've got 2 command points as opposed to that 1 command point. I don't think it goes for That's so harsh. Oh dear. I haven't watched EastEnders in so long. I only ever watched it because I was forced to, you know, like when you're at families. There we go. To get a better look at what's going on there. Oh man. My thumb has been hurting for the last 2 days. Just on the corner there, look, you can see right there. I was opening a box and the cardboard, it was thin card, slid under, and it's like, you know how bad paper cuts are, right? But it's a paper cut under your nail. Like that, you know. Like it's not bad enough anyway. Oh, don't do that, mate. Don't start. It wants to run away. See, because you slagged off its favourite show. Right. Gonna have to change it up. Hang on. Let's just go to my face so you don't see the state of this room. So, do you think the Nighthaunt could pull it back? Do you think they could still win? Because I don't think they have a ghost of a chance. I make no apologies for that. There we go. Should be able to see that better now. Way beautiful. Like a professional, eh? You're lucky, my mum loves it. Ah, true pain. Yeah, I'm a real trooper. Right, so Stormcast, they get their thing, don't they? They are already within piling range, so they're just gonna pile in again. I will be attacking with them first, so let's do. Move them along. To get that one in. Bobbing along, singing a song on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. Okay. That's it really, can't really do much else. So who's going, well, who should I do the attacks with first? I'm thinking a Knight Questor because he's quite low on health at the moment. So he's got his 4 attacks. 3s and 3s. Oh, was that one? Okay, it was a 3, cool. 1 armor save of 4+ for the Nighthaunt. Failed! Oh, okay, so you're down to 2. Minus, oh sorry, he's down. Oh, -2, okay. Now, the Dreadblade Harrow, this one, is going to do its 4 attacks on the Sequitors because they're a pain in my butt. No, you know what? I'm going for moral victory, and I'm going to take out the this dude. So 3s to hit. Oh, dude. And 3s to wounds. Oh, just the 1. Alright. 4+ with the reroll. Makes it with a 5. Easy peasy, lemon chill. 2 attacks from the horsey. 4s to hit. Just the 1. 5s to wounds. Oh, wounds on a 6. Can he make the armor save of the 4? Oh, 3 up. He does. Easy with the 6. Okay, so sequiturs. We have 2, 4 attacks, regular things, and then 2 attacks from the Great Mace. So we need 3s to hit. And of course they're still using the reroll misses buff. So they get to reroll those and keep these. Oh, rolls a 6 with the mace. Okay, that's cool. So D3 hits. 3! Oh! Very nice indeed. And make short work of this Dreadblade Harrow. 3s. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt big time. So we have, yikes, a lot to save on this one Dreadblade Harrow. So 4s. Oh! Oh no! Boom! Let's just double check how many wounds he has. He's got 5 wounds. He's just taken 2 with that one, so he's now down to -4. He's still in the game. Oh mate, that is cool. That is real cool. Okay, you know what? Just for lols, this Dreadblade is gonna actually hit this one. Because the wounds will come off the unit. Let's do it. So he's got 4 attacks, 3s to hit. Oh, come on. Terrible. 3s to wounds. Oh, he rolls a 1. Because he was bothered. He was like, oh, he's not a hero. The horsey hits on 4s. Wounds on 5s. Nothing. Dupper. Absolutely dupper. What a dupper turn. So, no battle shock or anything in that turn. We move on to priority. Ectoplasm for the win. Hey, Dyson! Whoa! How you doing, bud? Okay, so green dice for the Nighthorn. Let's see who goes first. It's the Nighthorn. So, I can play this cheeky. Put him in a better position. But it's going to cost them a turn to do it. Okay, so we're going to do... I know you want to say it. Right, so it's turn 4. He's got an extra command point there. I know what you're going to say. But, actually... So this will count as a retreat if I move out, which means I can't do a run, which is a shame. But yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to run this one out to there. And I'm going to run this one out to there. And of course, because they got the 12-inch move, there we go. Right. Take a swig. It's getting a bit warm in here now. So that's their turn done. They can't do anything else because they retreated. So I'm going to put the old you run away. And this. Run away, run away. Just so you can see. There you go. Thank you. It's good for you to see me gaming. Right. So now it goes to turn 4 on the Stormcast. As they... yeah, as the Nighthawk can't do anything else. So they get an extra command point. Decisions. So the sensible thing would be to divide and conquer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this guy towards that one. And hope he gets the charge. And then he could possibly finish him off. So I'll do that now. And then these lot are going to run after this one. So just got to be careful about that because I've got to make sure that they're in unit cohesion. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to make some charges. So the Night Questor is going to charge there. It needs... oh, it's not quite half. So it's definitely going to have to be an 8 to make the charge. Fails it. But I'm going to use a command point to do the reroll. Oh, threw the wrong. Use a command point. There we go. Reroll. Fails! Still fails! Okay, so that didn't pay off. What do we need to charge here? 4 inches. Okay, can do that. They roll 8. Lovely. So he goes smack bang right there. Man, pick the clown. Bump in there. Let's get the great maces around. Ready for the pile-in. Keep this dude back here because he's the wounded one. Not that it matters. Aha. Oops. Alright. There we go. Alright, so combat. You get your pile in. So 3-inch pile in. Pop in there. You pop in there. And they just shuffle around. Right, so they get their attacks first. This is going to hurt. So we have 1, 2, 3 great soul mace things in there. So that's 6 attacks of those. And then we've got 1, 2 regular troops. There we go. So of course the green ones, when you roll them, on a hit roll of a 6, they become D3 hits. Need 3s to hit. Oops. There we go. So, of course, they're still using that buff of reroll misses. So, let's see. That's a 2. That's a 1, and that's a 2. Those are rerolls. Got no 6s on the green ones. Let's see if we get 6 on this one on a reroll. We do! Okay. So that's another hit. Let's see how many additional hits this one becomes. It's a 5. So on the D3s, that's 3 put together. Lovely. Right. We need 3s to wounds. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 damage ones and 1, 2 regular damage ones. Alright. Okie dokie. So I need to roll 4s for the armor save, especially those green ones. Let's do it. Oh yeah! Yeah! Okay, so this one is 2 damage. And this one is 1 damage. So it takes 3 damage, but it still has 5 wounds. It's got 5 wounds altogether, so it's still got 2 wounds left. Cool. So now attacks back. He didn't get the charge, so he gets the extra attack. So it needs 3s to hit. Oh, that's so bad. 3s to wounds. Does 2. So that's 2 armor saves of 4 up. Rerolling the 1s. Oh, that's 1 failed and 1 cocked dice. So let's reroll that. It's a save. Okay. So this one dies because it's already taken damage. And then the horsey gets to attack. So 4s to it. Come on, roll that again on the wounds. Come on, horsey. Oh, it does a wound. See if they can save it. 4+. Ah, they do. Okay. So, battle shock. They've taken only 1 casualty. Their bravery is 7, so even if you roll a 6, they'll still be safe. So that's that. So now we go back to rolling for priority. Who's going to get first? Green for the Nighthaunt. Oh, the Stormcast do. Oh, Stormcast turn 5. Eat it. Okay, so he's going to be marching close. Up to the 3 inches. So he doesn't fail the charge. They can't move. Oh yeah, I forgot they got on command point. Not that you need it. So yeah, we'll do charges. he's going to charge over there. Oh, whoops. Ah, he's made it. So he successfully charges in there. Goes smackadoos. I don't need that counter anymore, or that one. And these get piling. So let's just pile in further along. There we go. So charges attack first. So that's 4 attacks from the Knight Questor. It needs 3s to hit. That's 2. And it needs 3s to wound. Okay, that's 2 wounds. Let's make 2 armor saves of 4+. He only just gone and blooming done it, didn't he? He only just gone and done it. All he needed was 1 wound to die, and he's not dying today. Okay, now you get to choose 1 other unit. So, of course, that's the only unit you've got. So, let's just pivot. Pivot! So we have, again, 6 attacks from the Great Mace. Got no dice in there, okay. And then 2, 4, plus 3 from the champion. That's 7 regular attacks. 3s. Oh. And of course they're re-rolling misses. Oh, we got a 6 as well. Nice. We got 2 6s. Very nice. So let's roll these 6s. That 6 becomes 3. So that's cool. And then the misses. Ooh, okay. That really is a deadly ability. It really is deadly. 3s to wound. Oh, a lot of 1s there. Oops. Okay. So those are the armor saves. Need 4s. Got to save those green ones 100% or he's dead. No, he's dead. Bye bye. You dead. Oops, I knocked that one by accident. So, yeah, the only thing that can attack back is this one over here in the corner, right there. So, let's do it. It's got 4 attacks, 3s to hit, 1 misses, it's 3s to wound, that's 3 armor saves, with 4 up, with the reroll. Oh, he takes a wound. Love it. Really love it when he takes a wound. -3. And then 2 hits from the horsey. 4s. 1 hits. 5s to wound. Nothing. I mean, that sucks for everyone, doesn't it? Oh. Now I could waste another turn because it's now Nighthaunt turn 5. I could waste another turn. I could run away over into the corner I'll be miles away from anything. I shouldn't be able to get charged. And then do the charge on him to finish him off. That's 2 turns to do stuff. Just to kill the Night Questor. You know, because on the charge, instead of getting the extra attack, the Dreadblade gets double damage. You know what? I don't think there's any point prolonging it. So let's just go straight into combat. And the Dreadblade is going to hit the Night Questor with 3s. Yeah, that's more like it. 3s again. Come on, chew him up, spit him out. So that's 3 armor saves at 4 up for the Night Questor. Oh my days. Come on, horsey. Bloody do him in. 4s. Oh, get wrecked. Okay, 4 attacks from the Night Questor. He needs 3s. Okay. Needs 3s again. What's that? 2 5s. Okay. 2 4-up saves. Got to save both of them or he's dead. Dead. There we go. End of the game. God, blimey. Core blimey indeed, eh? So that is 2 battle plans played through in succession, just like that. I've had a quick look through. I think we could do the same next week, just to get. Oh, let's pop that out of the way. So yeah, I think we could do the same next week because again, it's still introducing new war scrolls to us. So it's just familiarizing yourself with the rules. And I don't think it's not until the issue where you get the terrain itself that you actually get proper battle plans with special objectives and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean it was a good game, but that block of sequiturs is just crazy how hard it hits. Absolutely crazy. It just smashes things so hard, and because you got the choice to either get reroll failed hits in combat, or you can reroll failed armor save. You know, not just the reroll ones. They're tough. They're really tough. You have to catch them on the charge for them to really take hits. If they're the ones charging, then yeah, you're buggered basically. So I think next time I'm going to try and outmaneuver them more rather than try and just straight up smash them in the face. Yeah, they will. The ghosts will be back. Yeah. So that was really tough as a Nighthaunt player. I mean, the Night Questor and the Dreadblades were really well balanced. You know, they kept just. It took forever for them to finally start chipping away at each other. And in all honesty, it wasn't until the Sequiturs got in that the Dreadblade really started taking damage. So it's you know, it's crazy actually. But anyways, I enjoyed it. It was good. It was good to roll some dice. I'm enjoying the new setup as well. It means I've got a bit more space to do things. It's not so cramped. You know, like I've got the mic tucked away here, but you can still hear me okay. I hope you can hear me. It's not echoey or anything, is it? If there's an echo, let me know. I've got these Now I got these weird foam pads, and it was like part of the packaging for something. It looks like from like giant jewelry cases, doesn't it? But I got a whole bunch of these, and I'm planning on doing some soundproofing of some kind. Because you know it's good for just absorbing that sound. So yeah, that'll definitely be the thing that I want to do. Let's just have a quick look and see if the raffle is live now, because I'm still waiting for it to be still waiting for it to be given the okay, because apparently there's some contraband in there or something like that. I didn't put anything funky in there, so I don't know what they're on about. Yeah, it's still pending. It's in review still. So as soon as that goes live, I will post it up. I was hoping that it would be live so that I could, you know, put it up now. But just so you get a bit of hype in there. Again, it is a celebration for getting past the 1,000 subscriber mark, and as a way of saying thank you to all my amazing supporters like yourself, I wanted to do a raffle rather than just the giveaway, because the giveaway it's just one prize and a lot of people can lose out, and I found that doing a raffle would be much more fairer. I had this planned a long time ago, I'll be honest. Like, in my hubris, I thought I would have done this like over a year ago, but you know, I didn't work hard enough for it. But long story short, Pickle Jar did it. It was a success, so therefore I thought, yeah, I'm going to stick to doing the raffle, and it's meant that I can get amazing prizes for you lot as well. So it's only £2 a ticket. There's 200 tickets available, and yeah, you get an amazing lot of prizes. And also, we are sponsored by Pagan Miniatures for this as well. So we have an exclusive bundle from Pagan Miniatures as one of the prizes. So a big thank you and a big shout out to them as well. So the prizes are Pagan Miniatures. So you get an exclusive resin cast of one of the sons of Odin, a Huskarl, and you also get a Vargar warrior as well. So that's really cool. You also get Broken Toad brush kit, so you can choose either the Fugazi or the Sable set, plus some soap to keep them nice and clean. You can win a start collecting box of your choice, which is amazing. It's a great way of adding to your existing forces or starting a brand new army. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit jealous of that because I've always wanted to start Kharadron Overlords. They're just so sick, right? And then of course we got the Hobby Corner 1,000 subscriber merchandise. So you can choose a t-shirt and a mug. You know, choose the colours and sizes of the t-shirt and the mug and that. And they all say that the Hobby Corner got 1,000 subscribers and all got was this lousy t-shirt or mug. So, you know, lame bit of dad's humour there, but you know. And then of course we got Geek Gaming Scenics gift vouchers as well. So we've got £30 worth of gift vouchers from Geek Gaming Scenics, so you can buy yourself some really great quality bits and pieces to do your bases or for your terrain or whatever you need for your tabletop. So yeah, and of course, as I've said before, if the raffle does really well and we end up selling out all the tickets, I might add in an extra prize or two. So yeah, it's well worth keeping an eye out. So I will keep you up to date on that. A dodgy tombola. So yeah, I'm really excited for it because it's just a great way to give back to the community. And you know, £2 a ticket. I mean, you'll have 5 weeks to enter as well, so you can buy as many tickets. There's no limit on how many tickets you can buy. So treat yourself. You know, like literally the cost of a cup of coffee, you can get yourself a couple of tickets. Or a pack of fags, that'll get you. How much is a pack of 20 these days? Like 15 quid now, isn't it? Something like that. So you can get loads of tickets with that. So yeah. But anyways, so that's my way of doing it. So keep an eye out on my social medias. As always, the links are in the description below for Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also I can post messages, if you haven't realized already, on YouTube. So keep an eye out on YouTube as well. 5 weeks to save up. Well, I mean, I've done it deliberately so it crosses over into next month. So if you haven't got any spare change on payday, then you know. Anyways, as always, if you haven't liked the video already, smash that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button as well. We are making our way through these battle plans, so you don't want to miss a thing. So yeah, subscribe. And of course, every Friday at 8 p.m. I also do my hobby hangouts. I don't think I will still be doing. I think today was just the one-off where I'm doing 8 for the, you know, the battle plans for Mortal Realms. Normally it's 8:30 on a Monday. So we'll just keep to that to save any confusion. And of course, I should have a video out this week sometime. I did say it last week, but then I deleted it because it was absolute trash. Just trash. It was absolute trash, and I didn't want to treat you guys to that nonsense. So this one's more interesting anyway. So yeah. Anyways, until then, there are still plenty of ways to support the channel. You can also hit the affiliate links down below. You can pre-order yourself some copies of the Mortal Realms issues from Forbidden Planet with a 50p discount on each one as well. So I get a little kickback on that, which is awesome. Helps both of us. And with all of the issues up to issue 80 now available for pre-order, there's some really, really cool ones coming in. So don't miss out on that. And I'll try and keep you up to date on which issues specifically will have which models. And if you want to get anything else, then hit the link to Element Games, and that'll be your way of supporting the channel as well. Getting yourself some really good stuff for cheap, because they do brilliant discounts. And at the same time, if you throw in that code that are supplied next to the link, and you get yourself double reward points, which is basically money back in your pocket. So that could actually pay for your postage if you spend enough. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you again so much to all you beautiful gits out there, my fellow corner hobbyists, and I hope you have a good night. You have a fantastic half term, and I'll see you Friday at the great time of 8 p.m. Peace.